I'm at the ATT store in Ellsworth, Maine, and couldn't help noticing these two beautiful dogs in the back seat of the car next to me in the parking lot. They're humans, and I began talking, and this is what happened. Tell me where you're from.
I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts. I live in Ellsworth now.
Oh,
Moved up here. Got these two.
Yeah, you tell me your name?
Yep, it's Amanda Ochs. It's
You don't mind
OCHS.
that being on?
Not at all.
Okay, great. Now thank you so much for... Tell me your name.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
And this is Lexi.
Lexi and Luna.
And Luna.
Luna, come here.
Luna can be sweet.
They
She's
love
so
you.
pretty.
Tell me about them. How did you get them?
With Luna, she kept coming through the woods, and she didn't have a collar on. It was during hunting season, so we kept bringing her back to her owner, and then he showed up at the house and said that she was ruining his other dog. I said if he wasn't interested in taking care of her, that I would gladly keep her, and he said keep her, and he hasn't asked about her since, and she's a great dog. Lexi, she was actually being abused by my ex's stepbrother. And same thing, I said, if you don't want her, I'll take her. And he said, you can keep her.
Have you done this before?
No. Since I moved up here, if I see someone abusing a dog, I can't stay shut about it. So.
Yeah.
And they're both awesome dogs. There's no reason to ever hit a dog anyways, but these two don't.
I moved
so well behaved.
When I first moved, I moved in with her back, I don't know, June last year. This dog is very territorial of Amanda. Luna, the husky, the full husky. She went in my room and literally 7 different piles of poop.
But you kept her. You guys.
Oh, good
yeah,
Lord,
never
yeah.
get rid
She
of
had
them.
to get used to me. Granted, it happens sometimes now, but not as much.
People tell me about people they know who just one thing that the dogs do or the cats do or the rabbits do, and back they go.
Yeah.
Rather than considering that they've been through so much,
That's
you
the
know.
thing,
Oh God, yeah.
And how they feel.
Lexi,
so.
when I first got her, I don't like crating dogs, but I had to because she was chewing the trim of the house, and so I had to find different ways to deal with. They both have separation anxiety, but I would never get rid of them.
So do you think because Lexi may have had the more difficult experience being abused?
She was abused too. I think.
She was.
She was very skittish, and she was afraid of furniture. She didn't, even with me for 3 months, she wouldn't let me pet her. So she would only, if you had food, that was the only time she would come around you, is if you had food. And every morning, my ex was a lobsterman, so 3 a.m. she knew to show up at the house because I was making his lunch, and I would give her food. But it took us a long time to get her to like people. And even now, she's skittish with some people. She won't go up to them. But Lexi, on the other hand, which is bizarre, because she was definitely abused. I know that for a fact. Loves people. Oh, she loves people.
That's great.
Huh.
Okay. Talk about the
Separation anxiety.
The separation anxiety
We
a little
can
more.
example it, right, just by looking at Lexi right
Well,
now.
Lexi's isn't. Lexi, if you leave, she will, if she can get to the trash,
She's
she'll
sad.
tear it down. She pulls anything she can out of the sink, so she just chewed a steak knife, the plastic piece right off of it. That's her extent. Luna, if anyone's near me and like a door is shut or she knows I'm leaving with somebody, she'll poop or pee.
Yeah.
That's her separation anxiety.
So did you ever even think about? There was no place to return them to, I guess.
We would never.
No, I would never bring them
Right.
to. I mean,
Talk about
We
that.
deal
a
with
little
it.
bit.
I mean,
yeah.
When you have a kid and they do something wrong, you don't give it up.
yeah, no, they're my fur babies. I would never.
I did lose one of my best rug. I bought like at Walmart this really
rug.
But like I also going into it knew that I was moving in with someone with dogs. One of our conversations was.
I can't hear you, Lindsay.
Oh, I said one of our conversations before I moved in was, do you like dogs? I knew that she can't control what her dogs do, and I love those dogs, and it comes with the territory. If you move in with someone with a kid, the kid might have an accident.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing that I'm reading with huskies and their separation anxiety is if they can't get to you, they feel like it's
God.
a pack thing.
Yeah.
And so that you're leaving them out of the pack.
Okay.
And that's where she's getting nervous. So I'm trying to.
She doesn't ever poop in her room.
It's never my
so we know
room.
it's not like a. I don't think it's an accident.
No.
It's
always
vengeful.
Lindsay.
It's always vengeful.
No,
she's protecting her mom or.
Yeah, she thinks that I'm the pack leader, so she thinks that basically Lindsay leaving her out of her room, it's a territorial thing with Luna. So we're trying to find ways to work around it.
So they don't find solace in each other?
They do though.
They get into their
They fight,
There's
but
sometimes that they don't like each other, but then there's times that they do.
They keep each other
That's the
company.
hard part. Is, I mean,
we've seen them.
So is that ease the anxiety when you
I
leave?
think
and
I
stuff?
feel like
it's,
so.
it's when I'm not there. That's the only time it's an issue, is if I leave, that they have anxiety.
They have a problem with her leaving. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they ever will grow out of that. I mean, 'cause
I don't think they will, but it's something that it's getting better, finding different ways to deal with it.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
it is hard. We both work 9 to 5. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'd never get rid of them though.
the only thing we're trying to do is find a bigger place so that they can run, and then
Yeah, they're a little cooped up.
Right.
we have a pretty big apartment, but it's still we want like a yard.
Well, they're
We
huskies,
even
so they're
have a
escape
yard.
artists, so they both have taken off for hours. I've had people call me. She was trying to kill someone's chickens in the neighborhood.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So it's about trying to keep them. I mean, they're huskies. They need their exercise.
They need to run,
That's why I need to find a place with a yard that they can run around.
which we are working on.
Oh yeah.
But either way, she goes hiking with them all the time.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it's funny
okay.
because she'll go hiking and then come home and they'll take off.
They want to go.
right
They're
after
still
that.
ready to go.
And it's the wild in them, too.
The
They're
wolves.
wolves, right.
Hi, I'm Maggie Davis. I make videos and podcasts on behalf of animals in need. Maggie, S as in Sam Davis at gmail.com, 207-266-7673. Recordings are made in person and long distance, in depth or on the spot. If you are an animal rescuer, fosterer, or adopter who is home to or has been home to animals formerly in need, be part of it, as private or as public as you want to be. The Open Wide the Door Smartphone Conversation Project. Your story matters.